Well, Righteous Jesse, we're back here. We've got 2 more matches remaining on this card. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think in some respects, this is the match I'm most interested in seeing personally. Jaden Newman is a guy who came out of the Chattanooga scene about 5-6 years ago. He made his debut as a very young teenager. And at the time, a lot of people doubted him. And he's had a long road to prove himself in pro wrestling. And what we've been trying to do through all the shows that I'm involved with, whether it be here, Action Wrestling, Southern Underground Pro, is actually see how good this kid is. We know he's better, but how good is he actually? And so who better to test him against than Warhorse Jake Parnell, all the way from St. Louis, one of the top independent stars today, a man who main evented IWTV's Family Reunion against Gary J., a guy who has major championships all over the place. Who better to test Jaden Newman's mettle than Jake Parnell, Jesse?
Jake Parnell, pound for pound, maybe one of the toughest men in all of pro wrestling today, literally having half of his face ripped apart, continuing the match, just coming up short against Gary J. He's been here. He's been to Scenic City. He knows what it's like. He's been to Nashville. He's no stranger to this entire area. But this is Jaden Newman's yard.
It is. And that's, for Jaden, a lot of this is about proving that he's the next guy from the Scenic City. He calls himself the uncrowned king of the Scenic City. He really, oh my God, he really believes that he's a player, but he just got rattled. Look at his face there. And I told him when we talked about this match, when I told him to his face that this would be his opponent at TWE, I got in that ring and I looked him right in the eye and I told him, this is who you got. You better bring it. You better prove that you are ready to sit at the big boys table. And you know how you're going to prove it? By hanging with Jake Parnell. Because that is a guy, if you've got that man in you, if you've got that fight in you, he will draw it out. And if he doesn't draw it out, you ain't ready.
There it is. There it is.
There you go.
He's trying to prove where he belongs. Jake Parnell, he's so tough. He's so ready for just about anything. He will stomp. He will punch. He will try to kick the life out of you. He says he fights till he breathes his last breath, and I believe
God! And Newman, to his credit, tried to stand up to him, but Parnell, I mean, Jaden Newman is a heavy-handed guy. His shots are not light by any stretch, but Parnell is a different level. And Parnell just wiped him out with one chop, and Newman literally just rolling around in the chairs outside. His referee Tyler Sutton with an unenviable task trying to keep control in this as he administers a count here. And
off the record, you and I were talking about how Jaden is hands down the most improved wrestler in our area in the South.
No question.
And that's all aspects. That's gear, that's in-ring performance, that's attitude, social media presence, it's everything. As people that work with promotions, we look at every single aspect of that. We look at somebody who's going to be an asset to our company as we just watch Jaden Newman get thrown into the bleachers by Jake Parnell.
Yeah, he's being beaten literally pillar to post at this point. And Parnell is taunting him from the... I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest. I talked to Parnell about this match. And, he told me flat out, he said, look, I know that this is a guy that you have some pride in as a guy that wrestles for a lot of your companies. But you brought me in to test his mettle. I'm going to beat him, and I'm going to beat him up.
Yeah.
That is what Jake told me. So we'll see.
That's the Warhorse lifestyle.
We'll see. I have a complicated relationship with Jaden. He drives me crazy sometimes, but these fans have a complicated relationship with him too, because over time, those boos have turned to cheers, Jesse.
We've seen it all over.
Even when his attitude is still a little cocky, even when he's still a little snide, they still cheer for him. My God, though, cheers are not going to stop you from recoiling in pain when you get chopped like that.
A great example of those boos turning into cheers is at Southern Underground Pro, where Jaden was so worried about earning his letter, and now he's got something better than a letter. He's got his name. He's not JB Newton. He's Jaden Newman.
That's right.
He's proved his worth at Southern Underground.
They're spilling. They're underneath us here on the bleachers. Oh, God.
That sounded like thunder.
Yeah, thunder from Thor's hammer himself. As Parnell just battered him. We've got these bleachers up right underneath us.
He knows this is his game. He knows he was brought in essentially as a hired gun.
I mean, I don't want to be, in a sense you're right. Don't make no mistake about it. I want to see who the better man is. I'm not putting out, say, a Triple H tier political hit on Jaden Newman. But having said that, I do want to see him earn it. He has got to earn it. There's been this argument about Jaden for years that oh my God, he's gonna get counted out. Oh, he's in.
He literally crawled. He was literally scraping into the hardwood floor to get back to the ring.
Oh, he got him. Oh, he got him. Oh, he got him. And he's got to go. He's got to go right now. There's been this argument for years about Jaden Newman that he's had everything given to him, that he hasn't earned anything. Well, now he's got the chance to prove it. He's beaten people like Kevin Koo recently. He's been in the ring with guys like Craig Mitchell recently and O'Shea Edwards recently. Now is your time. Oh my God, though.
He's being lit up.
The clock's running out.
I'm getting flashbacks to Brett Eisen and JD Drake.
Yeah, and the clock's running out, I'm afraid, because nobody...
Oh!
He got all of it.
He almost broke him in half.
Yeah, he got all of it. I mean, that'll break a rib.
Drive the wind right out of him.
Might collapse your colon if it's a little bit lower.
It was pretty low.
Yeah, he might have knocked the you-know-what out of him. Goodness.
In a match like this, there's no time to collect yourself. You got to do everything on the fly with a guy like Jake.
That's a great point. He has one speed. 10. Yeah.
Full force horsepower.
Raw horsepower all the time. He does not know, like there's no 2 or 3 with Jake Parnell, ever.
There's never a phone in movement.
He's got him all the way up. He's going for, oh my God, are we going to see a superplex here?
Another one? How much can that ring take?
Oh, no, they're going all the way to the top.
Good
They're
God.
on the top.
Oh my God!
And Newman's body seized when he hit the mat. Right? Almost like watching somebody get a stinger in the NFL or something. His body just tensed. I'm not entirely sure he's even aware where he is right now. But listen, Bud, you're in a fight. You have got to either get up or lay down and take the fall, one or the other. What a war here. And Parnell.
It's a literal war.
Parnell's signaling for something.
He's quite a ways away from Jaden right now.
Yeah, oh, he got him!
My God!
He got him with all that missile drop kick.
I almost thought it was going to be a follow through with a double stomp.
Oh! And it almost was. It was like a hybrid between a missile drop kick and a double stomp. And I think Newman was maybe trying to desperately charge to him, which was a mistake. If he had actually just kind of fallen in that corner, Parnell would have been forced to come down.
Or maybe if he could even get the wherewithal to do a little slide underneath, like.
There's nothing there. I mean, the lights are on, but nobody's home. Wait a minute, though. He's showing a little bit.
Flickering.
He's showing a little bit. Oh my God!
How does it fun like that?
His body is battered and welted, and he is hanging in there with one of the hardest hitters in all of pro wrestling.
Straight out of the Warhorse, the Horsepower Gym. He's throwing everything he's got. Jaden firing back.
God! A big left-handed chop for the southpaw.
Forearm.
Woo! That last one got him.
Another forearm. Jaden's lighting him up.
A flurry.
He's on a tear. You got to stay on him. You got to stay on him. You don't have time to fire up a Jake Parnell.
And this crowd is coming alive for Jaden. I said it. They don't always respect his attitude, but they respect him as a wrestler because he's earned it. And he's proven it again here. I'll be honest. He's proven it to me, Jesse. He's proven it to me in this match.
Big knee.
But he needs the big win. Look, you can't. Consolation prizes only get you so far. He's come so close and stuff. Oh, that's very smart. He thought about going for the kip up and the razzle dazzle. He said, no, I've got the man down.
He realizes now. He realizes what kind of fight he's in. Jake Parnell's not going to let you breathe if he has a chance. He's going to attempt to drive every breath out of you as violently as possible.
You're not kidding, and that shows the level of improvement of Jaden Newman.
Yeah.
But the question is, how much more has he got in the tank? I mean, he's been chopped and beaten. His whole body is just covered in red welts. I mean, he's... Oh, what's he going? He's going for that cravat suplex. He went for it. Was not able to get it. Parnell freed himself. Oh, God, he just dropped him back with like a single leg. Oh!
Good Lord.
Ducks that lariat from Parnell.
Did
oh!
that one? Whoa! It looked like a game of T-ball.
Yeah. Parnell got all of it. Lifts him up. God drives him with a powerbomb into a jackknife pin. 1, 2. Oh! Oh, he's in a cover. Oh, but he's in the ropes. He's in the ropes. And Newman's frustrated. I think he feels like he could have got like a flash pin there.
That could have been the pin. You can see that Jake Parnell is frustrated, and I don't feel like we see that very often.
No.
Maybe just with Gary J.
Parnell's in there with a lot of heavy hitters a lot of the time. But I think the difference is Jaden Newman is a guy that does not have that reputation as a heavy hitter. He's got a reputation as an improving wrestler, but not a heavy hitter. And I think maybe Jake thought, he could keep a young punk down a little bit easier than has been demonstrated here. As this crowd's get behind, God, those chops though.
The thing about these chops is Jaden's not folding in. He's showing that he's going to take every single one of them, whether he wants to or not. He's taking every single one right on the button.
Oh, double clothesline.
That looked like a car wreck.
Both men down, and you know, Newman has had a lot of damage to that chest, but sometimes it's the shock of the impact that really does it. You see it all the time. A guy will get battered all match and hit one kill shot, and that's enough. And sometimes it's just the startle of it, the stun of it takes you down. And I think that's what may have happened with Parnell. Look at Newman. Newman is feeding up the crowd, but Jake is too. This is like we're hitting the reset on the NES.
I don't know what it's going to take to put in Warhorse.
I have no idea. Well, he went for an overhand. He got some of it, but not all of it.
His chest is going to be bleeding soon.
God, maybe that's going to be stinging in the shower for a month. Got just almost like a pump on that left forearm. Woo!
Listen, Jake Parnell's not a guy you want to get into a slugfest with. Oh, no!
Okay. All right, Jaden, if you want to stand and trade with Jake, I don't think it's wise, but look at the diversity of those strikes. Oh, he's got that. That's the rebound, Larry! And that is often the go-to for Parnell. I'm surprised he's lifting it back up. He likes to use it. Oh, my God. He's going for the half and half. Half and half!
Violent half.
Drops him on his head. And great showing by Jaden. Parnell moves on here. Oh!
I really thought that was it.
Parnell, who made it to the second round of the SCI last year, looking to return. No question he wants back in. And Jaden Newman just kicked out of the lariat half and half combo. If there was ever a deadly combination in wrestling, it would be that.
Parnell's signaling to the turnbuckle.
I think he's thinking double stomp, Jesse.
And
if he hits this, there's not going to be a kick out. Newman, I'm not entirely sure, is aware of where. Oh! He played a little bit of possum and slid underneath.
That's what you got to do with Jake Parnell.
Pops him up with the left forearm. Oh man, he got him. Oh, first to last elbow. What? Oh my God! That wasn't even a two. That wasn't even a two.
He looks so distraught, but he's got to stay focused.
I've seen him beat all kinds of people with the first to last. That didn't even get a two count. Cravat suplex.
Beautiful.
Turns him inside out. Oh, he's going for that high. He's going for that frog splash off the top. That high fly flow variation. Jake is. Oh, he hit him in the head with it. 1, 2. No.
What? Was that two?
Parnell. It's like you're watching the power. You know, it's like a video game. You're watching the battery on their life drain slowly. But he is amazingly still in it. He's back. He's almost back up. After all that, he's almost back up. Newman back. He's got to be frustrated.
I think Jake Parnell feeds off the pain.
And my God, look at those lefts. Combo.
This is just
picks him up. Just releases him.
Oh,
that's
my
it.
God! He did it.
He just beat him, and I got something to do.
Where are you going? Dylan just left post, and he never leaves post. I guess I'm flying solo now because Dylan's left me. I don't know where. Oh wait, he's heading to the ring, and he's got a very serious look on his face, stopping to talk to Matt Griffin from Action, Scott Hensley. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on here. Like I said, Dylan never leaves post. He never leaves the commentary table, so I don't know what he's doing now. I'm just gonna let whatever happens here happen.
Jaden, you're kind of an arrogant jerk sometimes, but you're our arrogant jerk. So, a while back at TWE, we announced this match for the show. We announced that you would wrestle Warhorse.
going into that mysterious backpack that he always carries around.
A manila envelope.
Is it a pink slip? That message may explode.
It's a bomb.
Jaden Newman, now in the 2019 Scenic City Invitational at Saudi Daisy High School. What an incredible moment. He's earned it. He's beyond earned it.